Hello and welcome to lift class. Today you're going to need a variety of weights. I have everything from 5s to 12s. If you want to go heavier or lighter, you can as well. So if you want to grab 3s or 15s, that's up to you. But we're going to be going through all these exercises twice. 40 seconds the first set, 30 seconds the second time through. We have about 3 blocks of work plus core. We're going to have a lot to do in a short amount of time, so we'll transition quickly. So just be ready to move on to the next thing pretty quickly. I'll try to tell you as best as I can. Obviously, the first time through, take a couple seconds to figure out what we're doing, and then the second time through, you're going to improve it. And then you'll really figure out what weights do I want to use for this part. I'll try to guide you along with that as well. Today's word is I am patient. I breathe and trust that everything is unfolding for my highest purpose. That's a good one to listen to today. All right, so you'll need a mat, clear space. We'll start with our warm-up, water, sweat towel, start your watches. Weightlifting, we're going to do a lot of combinations, so if you want to do cross training or something like that on your watches, go ahead and do that. But we will begin. I have a little bit of virtual music playing in the background, but if you want to put on some music and turn that up, please do. We are going to start with our warm-up. Playing through squats. Toes are forward. We're squatting down and back and swinging through with our arms up overhead. Still getting at your weights, that's fine. Join in the warm-up when you're ready. We're going to do total body work today, so every muscle will get worked. We might concentrate on more muscle groups than the other. It'll be pretty evened out. And at any point, we're going to be doing a lot of combinations. If the combinations are too much, doing lower and upper at the same time, I'll tell you how to separate them, or just choose the lower movement, or just choose the upper movement if you're having trouble coordinating your body. All right, keep your feet nice and wide. We're going to forward straddle. One hand on the ground, bow and arrow the other one up to the ceiling. Come back down, and then do the same thing other side. So bow and arrow, reach, twist. Come down, roll up. Hold forward, do it again. Wide straddle forward. Reach up. Back down. Other side. Drop your chin, roll it up, and do it again. Hamstring stretches, torso rotations. Lower down, drop your chin. Back up to stand. We'll take a reverse lunge. Stand up, front of your chest. Other leg, reverse lunge. Stand up. Reach to the back of the room. Squeezing your shoulder blades together in the back. Nice long arms. Elbows straight. We do have push-ups today, so you're getting a nice stretch here. Lower joints, working on balance. One more. And we're going to come down into a plank. We have low lunges. Let's open up our hips. A low lunge, lean forward. You can come out a little bit. Switch to the other side. Take your time on each hip opener. You can either walk it quickly or take your time. I'm going to take my time and really stretch. If you'd like to add on a twist, welcome to, if that makes it a little deeper of a stretch. We are going to come down into our knees for a cat-cow in about 4 seconds, so if you'd like to grab a mat for your knees, do that now. Cat-cow next, so all fours, tabletop position, hands underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck your chin, round out your spine, tuck your tailbone. Release, lift your chin, lift your tailbone. Moving at your own pace, holding each stretch as long as you need to. We're going to come Knee plank, we've got one push-up, back to child's pose. One push-up, back to child's pose. Push up on your knees right now as we warm up. 10 more seconds. And we'll stand up and get ready for first block of work. Hold your child's pose. Up to all fours, curl your toes under down dog, and then either walk your hands to your feet or your feet to your hands. Roll on up from there. First movement, we're going to do all standing moves this first set of work. First thing we're going to do is squats. So probably take out your heavier weights. I'd suggest just having them all kind of lined up in front of you. You can grab them and switch them out as needed. So I'm going to start with 12s. We have a double pulse squat and back up. Okay? Goes forward, feet about hip width, maybe wider. You come down for 2 beats. Your heels and drive through your legs. Straight up, all posture. Chin is up. Shoulders are rolled back. Double, down, push, stand. As you stand up, I want you to contract your thighs, squeeze them, and squeeze your rear. We're here for 40 seconds. We'll get a 10-second transition. It's going to be fast. So if you'd like to trade out your weights for a bent over reverse grip row, the standing bicep curls, switch them out. I'm going to switch to 10s. So it's going to look like this. Palms face me. Pull, stand, curl. Okay? 40 seconds. Set, go. Bend over, chest to the floor, pull. Shoulder blades together, elbows pinned in, curl. So we're going to pull and curl. Bend, pull, stand, curl. Chest is out, shoulder blades together, elbows pinned in. Think about all those cues as you work your back and your biceps. Bonus, hamstring and glute work as we fold forward. Make sure you're squeezing your shoulder blades together on that row. Release it. Take one weight, your heaviest weight. Hold it at your chest. We're going reverse lunges. All posture, alternating legs, and go. Stepping up into your front leg. So again, we're moving quickly through this. I want you just to learn the movements right now. Take a couple seconds, figure out what we're doing, and then get going. We'll go through this a second time on that second set of work. You want to choose a heavier weight at the end. And you'll know what you're doing. You'll know our pattern. After these top loaded lunges, we're going into a push press. We're going to do a dip into a shoulder press. I'm going to switch out my weights. 8s. If you'd like to switch out your weights, take your 10 seconds right now, switch them out. We need 2 of them. Feet about hip width, maybe wider. Half squat, press. Okay? Set, go. Dip down, press. Dip down, press. So you might want to go heavier for your shoulders here, okay? Because you're using your legs to help push the weights up, control the way down. Heart rate should be coming up. We've got blood flowing to all extremities. Breathe. You're going to get 25 seconds rest, and we're going to do it all over again. Same set of exercises. 4, 3, 2, and time. Here's where you think for a second. What weights do I want to use? Whew. I'm going to stick to what I got. I'll go heavier on my top loaded lunge. We'll grab a heavier weight for that. Everything else I'm going to stick to what I used. Okay. 5 seconds. We go back to our pulsing squats. Double down, stand up strong. Go. Double, down, stand. We're doing this for 30 seconds. Get moving. No stalling. You still get a 10-second transition. So when everything's all said and done today, every exercise was 70 seconds long, okay? It's still a lot of work. We got a lot ahead of us. And time. If you want to keep that weight, keep it. If you want to switch it, switch it. Bend over, row, stand, curl, set, go. Bend over, chest to the floor, pull, stand, curl. Bend, pull, stand, curl. Palms facing forward the whole time. Shoulder blades together, squeeze, curl, elbows pinned in. Breathe. And time. Top loaded lunges. Have your weight if you have it. The back of the room, tall posture, and go. Step up into your front leg. Back leg's there for balance. It is not launching you. Front heel into the ground. Drive through your heel, we would say, right? Push through your leg. Feel your inner thigh, not your inner thigh, your back of your thigh. Feel a little bit of your inner, all right, back of your thigh, your hamstring, stepping you up. And time. Push press. Did you like the weight you used? Do you want to switch it? Keep it. Whew. Breathe for 4 seconds. 2, and go. Dip, press. This is full body from your heels, for your core, all the way to the dumbbells. And your shoulders. You should be feeling this in your core as you push overhead. Everything's contracted and tight. Your butt under and push. 5 more seconds. Time. Grab one weight while you rest and breathe. Sumo, front raise, lower, stand. Let's move 1, okay? Move 2 will be a deadlift, upright row with 2 weights. Bend over triceps, side lunges, okay? So have your deadlift, upright row weights ready to go. I'm gonna use 12s for that. I'm gonna use a 8 for the sumo front raise. 8 or 10 is a great weight to use for this one, okay? 40 seconds, we go. In 3, 2, 1. Sumo squat, lift, lower, stand. Sumo squat, just to shoulder height, lower, stand. Down, lift, lower, stand. Down, lift, lower, stand. We got it? Push your heels into the ground. Knees come to the back wall. So you want to think about your knees drawing back, not nodding forward, okay? Tall posture, shoulders over your hips. Breathe. How's your heart rate? All right, 10 seconds. Transition your weight to deadlift to upright row, okay? Toes forward, feet underneath your hips. Slight bend in your knee. Fold forward towards your shin. Come back up, upright row. Fold, squeeze, row. One fluid movement if you're really skilled in weightlifting, you know what you're doing. Okay, otherwise pause. After your deadlift, stand, row. But again, if you're really fluid and you're like, I've done this before, you know what I'm doing, you can just do the straight deadlift, row. Make it a little powerful. Pause. Bend over triceps are next. Check your weights if you need to. And we're headed into side lunges after this, okay? So bend over triceps, just one movement. Bend forward, hike them up, take them back. Squeeze, squeeze. Back of your arms. I did these already today with 20s. So I'm gonna lighten my load and use 8s. However, you can do more heavier than 8s, please do. Okay, you know your body. You know what equipment you have. You can go heavier for this. Work the back of your arms. Squeeze. Whatever you use for your biceps, you should be able to use for this on your triceps, okay? Whatever you curl with, or hammer curl with, you should be able to kick back with. Go ahead and stop. We're gonna do side lunge, step in, side lunge, step in. Frame your calf with your weights. Chest stays lifted. Let's go. Bend your knee, chest up. We talked about this the other day, if you were at class. When you do your side lunge, tendency is to go side lunge, bend forward, up, back. Please don't bend forward. Side lunge, keep your chest lifted. I've seen professionals do that too. You're working your back. When you do that, you're catch my breath here and I'll talk. This is leg, outer thigh glute, inner thigh, non-stop. We want to work it that way. All right, we're back to the top. Do sumo front raise, and then I'm going to go up and wait. The front raise. So here's your time to adjust. Did you like the weights you used? Do you want to go heavier, or do you want to go lighter? We're moving on now, 30 seconds of work. Catching your breath, we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, sumo down. Lift front raise to shoulder height, lower, come back up. Squat, lift, lower, rise, squat, control, your swing. You're just throwing it up there, not controlling it. You just slow down. Use your muscles, not momentum right now. Heels on the ground, push the floor away from you. Squeeze your rear and inner thighs on the way up. So much to think about when we're doing combinations. Pause. Deadlift upright row. Grab another weight. Toes forward, slight bend in your knees, coming down to your shins. Come back up, pull. We are going. So once you see it, get moving. Bend, pull. Bend, stand, up row. Bend, stand, up row. Bow, chest, stick your butt out. Stick your chest out. Bend over, tries are next. Our second time through, set, go. Work your triceps. All right, we're gonna finish this in side lunges and then new exercises coming your way. Some will be standing, some will be on the floor. We're working our way through. We feel like we've worked nearly everything so far. Nearly everything. Back, triceps, biceps, legs, shoulders. And stop. 10 seconds rest, and we'll go into side lunges. Remember, using your legs, not your back. We haven't worked our core or our chest specifically yet, so that's coming up. Side lunges first. Breathe. Gives me a chance to settle and breathe here. 10 seconds. Your heart rates will still go up. You're using your legs. It gives you a chance to breathe. 3, 2, time. All right. You're gonna want your mat out for this. Breathe, grab a little bit of water, and then get set. I'm gonna put my mat here, so there's me room to work. We're gonna do one standing exercise first, and I'm gonna grab my 5s for this. Curtsy, fly. Okay. Curtsy, stand, fly. Curtsy, stand, fly is move 1. Move 2, we're on the floor for a bicep, a seated bicep curl. Then we have a ground up, push up. We'll get there. Start with a curtsy, stand, fly. Curtsy, stand, fly. Now I said I grabbed my 5s. You would prefer to have heavier weight. Grab something heavier, or see how this feels, and then round 2, can always go heavier. I think I will go heavier round two. I think. This is it. We're going to go through this block of work twice. Do a couple minutes of core, and you're done. That's a quick lift, get in, get out, work the whole body workout for you. All right, take 10 seconds, get down to the ground. I'm going to put my 12s nearby, my 8s. Okay? Sitting in a V-sit, curl, curl, curl. So we've got some core going on, and some biceps going on. Your body's making a V shape. Heels are down, toes are up. If you need something like a core ball to support you, put a little core ball behind you if you have it. And if you don't have it right now, you can always pause me and do it the second time through. Otherwise, use your abs right now. Keep your elbows pinned in and curl. We're not swinging or swaying. And time, next exercise, no weights. We have a ground up push up. I'm going to do it to my knees. And then we have a Superman, okay? So, hands underneath your shoulders. Push up, ground up. Lower all the way down. Superman. Push up, ground up. Lower down. Superman. If you choose to do it to your toes, it's the same thing. Just don't sneak the move. Don't be a spaghetti noodle. Be flat as a board, okay? So if you choose to do it from your toes, accept that. Just don't let your hips dip. Hips are in line with your spine. Chest. Lower back. Chest. Back. Push up. Lower. Lift. Chest. Work. Here. All right, flipping back over to your back. We have skull crusher, chest fly. So make sure we're right there. Okay, I'm going to grab 12s for this. We're going to go skull crusher, fly, set, go. Triceps, chest. Elbows straight up over the shoulders. It's like bending your elbows, hug your tree. Okay, you're going to stop your weights on your chest fly right parallel. You can get into your skull crusher. Let me turn myself a little bit towards the camera. Skull crusher, hold, chest fly. Biceps and chest. Don't actually smash your face, come outside of your temples. Remember, your elbow doesn't move, forearm does. Your triceps doing the work. Crazy, right? All right, pause. Clear your space for curtsies. Keep that over there. I'm ditching my 5s and going with my 8s. Curtsy, stand, fly. You've got 30 seconds of this exercise. Just to go heavier or lighter, it's up to you. We're going through everything one more time. Breathe. 5 more seconds. And set, go. Curtsy, step up on your front heel, stand tall, fly. Oh yeah, that feels better. Did anybody else switch out their weights? Go heavier. Core tight as you stand up. Stand and fly. You gotta grab your balance first. In your center, like you're standing tall mountain. And then add your fly. Heavier weights make a difference. I'm just gonna say it. Coming down to your V-sit, curls. So again, you're sitting like the shape of a V. All are pinned in, and we're gonna curl here. I don't care what weight you use. Let's go. You need to go lighter, go lighter. This is a different kind of a curl. You decrease your range just a little bit so you have time under tension pretty much the whole time. You never straighten out your arm completely because the ground's there. You've got tension in your bicep for the whole 30 seconds as you curl in this position. Chest up, shoulders down and back, elbows pinned in. Your core is activated. You're using your abs to hold you up. Time. Push up, Superman. We're going from the ground up. Hands on your shoulders, and go. Push up, lower all the way down, lift your chest. I want your rib cage off the floor here. Can you do it? When I tell you to aim a little bit higher, maybe you go for it and you're like, oh, I can do that. I can lift higher. Squeeze your butt, lift with your lower back muscles. That's a spot I need to work on. All right, coming down to your back with your weights. Skull crusher, chest fly, take a deep breath. Bend your knees, lower back to the floor. Skull crusher, hold. Chest fly, hold. Skull crusher, pause. Fly, pause. From here, we're gonna stay on the floor. We're gonna finish off with core, okay? Actually, I lied. Our first move is inchworms, so we're gonna be coming up and down. I'll give you two options for inchworms. And time. You can either stand and walk out to inchworms, or you can stay folded and walk out to inchworms. This can be my option for you, okay? So you can either walk it down and out, walk it back and stand all the way up, or you can walk it down and out, walk it back to your toes, walk it down and out, walk it back to your toes. If you want to do a combination of both. We have 45 seconds to do it, you're doing it once. Okay? And we'll do a different move. We'll do a different move and then you're done. All right. Deep breath. Walking out to plank, straight legs or bent legs. And go. Fingertips are forward, flat palm to the floor as you walk. Walk it back, either hold right here and walk it out again, or come up to a full stand, okay? I'm gonna choose this option. Stay folded and actually get a leg stretch. I can do this with straight legs and I really enjoy that stretch. And just my body weight, working my core and shoulders. If you need to release tension on your shoulders, your wrists, your elbows, come to this full stand and then come back down. We got 9 seconds left. We are going to stay in. Come on down. We're going to stay in plank work, okay? Coming down to our elbows in a low plank hover. We're going to tap our toes, left, right, okay? So plank toe taps. On your elbows, tap out in, other leg out in. Tilt your hips towards your chin so your butt's tucked down. I don't want your booty in the air. Shoulders over your elbows. Eye gaze just ahead of you or maybe down at your hands. But I don't want you looking at your knees or your toes. That's going to curve your spine and hike up your butt. And we want to keep everything flat. Tap, 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 tap. Again, tilt your hips towards your chin. As soon as I tell you that, you're going to realize your butt was up. I know you want to put it up there, it makes it easier, but you're not going to benefit from it. Let's do the work. We reap the reward. Stronger muscles. Time. Pause. We're coming back to elbow planks, but this time instead of toe taps, we're going to do a seesaw, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. If that is too challenging for you, full plank on your knees or toes and your elbows. Ready? We've done these a lot lately, so I know you can do them. Roll it forward, come back to center. Roll it forward and back. Check your booty. Is it up? Squeeze it. Have your tailbone under, and it'll lower it. Okay, you want to be flat as a board right here. What is this? Think about, my son has like a collapsible truck bed. That's like it carries, it's like a car carrier, right? And it collapses like this down the flat. It's a hinge, right? Through your shoulders, through your ankles. Starting like an arrow. Time, that was your workout. Let's stretch. Sink back into child's pose. Awesome job. You did a lot of work. Do you feel like every single muscle group? I do. And hopefully you do too. All right, let's go ahead and lay down and open up our chest. Take a T. You can either bend your elbow or keep it straight. And scorpion rotate, open. Whew. Breathe. How's your heart rate? All right, switching to the other side. You should feel your shoulder and your bicep. I'm checking my heart rate. I'm just breathing heavy, but my heart rate's fine. Smart way of finding class, we'll stretch this all out. If you have a towel, everybody has a towel. If you remember to grab a hand towel or a sweat towel for tomorrow's mind class, please do. It will come in handy. Okay, let's thread through, one arm through. You can also do the class without the towel, but I'm going to just add it in there as a prop if you would like to use it tomorrow. Awesome job today, way to work, way to stay on task through the whole class, moving quickly. Switch and do the other side. Lay on down, let your shoulder open up. Come to all fours, curl your toes under, down dog, pull your heels to the floor. Walk your feet up wide, straddle, stay in your fold, chin up, that back. We put a bunch of great combinations in the class today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You probably can pick out one or two that were your favorite. And walk over to one side, walk center, walk over to the other side, walk center, roll yourself on up. All right, we open up our chest, open up our shoulders and back, for quads. If you want to stay down on the floor, laying down on your side doing this, that's fine. The quads need love too. Stretch out. Drop that back foot, knee down, hold your butt under, hips forward, flex or stretch. Switch and we'll do the other side. So I guess if you're laying down, you have to come up to a knee and half lunge, half kneel forward. All right, so go ahead and drop your foot, your knee forward. So if you're on the floor, on your half kneeling position, leaning forward, open the other hip flexor. Breathe. Exhale. One more. I'm all worked out. I talked through that whole workout. So my breathing needs to come down. I need to settle down. I hope you had a great time lifting today and you feel stronger and that you challenged yourself. I will see you back here tomorrow to stretch it all out. Have a good day and thank you for joining. Bye.